Take it away, JoJo.
Yes. Hello. We are live, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us once again. Welcome back to JoJo Speaks. We are out here in these YouTube streets, y'all. A couple things I want you guys to do before we get started. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Press that big red subscribe button. It is free and easy to do. Takes less than a second to mash that thing. So mash it, won't you? Also, we like some thumbs up on these videos. We like to see some comments. Let us know your thoughts on the topics we're discussing tonight. Also, be sure to press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Last but not least, share JoJo Speaks with all your family and friends. Let everybody know JoJo Speaks is out here once again on these YouTube streets. I got my entire crew back: Jennifer, Tyrone, and Mike. How's it going, y'all? What's up?
It's going well. What happened down here?
Mike does not like his position. Okay,
My bad.
all right. Yes, where he belongs.
I love staying. Well, not on the top, but you know to get my drift.
Oh.
Jen, can you go ahead and share this on Facebook and tag me in it so you can be on my page too?
That's what I'll do right now.
Thank you. Thank y'all so much. And y'all do it too. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us. We got a couple topics to get to on this evening. First, I'd like to start out with our politics. A man who was up for the Republican nomination, but dropped out some weeks ago, Tim Scott. He's a senator from South Carolina. He's newly engaged, y'all. He has a woman in his life. He engaged to her he proposed to her rather on the beach. There's a picture of it on the Shade Room if you're looking for it. And Tim Scott has also thrown his support behind Donald Trump. He was seen at a press conference or a rally of some sort. He was introducing Donald Trump, saying that America needs Donald Trump. He kept on repeating it over and 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 over again. So does this surprise y'all? Tim Scott is keeping his hat in the ring. I believe he is vying for a VP spot. I think he's trying to get Donald Trump to pick him as his vice presidential candidate. We don't know if that's going to happen. I, for one, think that it will be a smart thing for Donald Trump to do. I wouldn't be surprised if he does it. But then again, I don't know exactly what Donald Trump is thinking as far as his VP is concerned, because he's got so many other issues going on with the fact that he's got to pay $82 million to that author that he SA'd and allegedly R'd. So there is that. And he has a whole other 91 counts of indictment against him that he's dealing with. But to Tim Scott, what are you guys' reactions to his new engagement to his new woman? And she's a pretty girl. She looks like she's a model. She's a blonde. She's really pretty. Any thoughts, y'all?
Zero.
Oh,
Child,
Jennifer, Tyrone, y'all want to chip in?
Let me tell you something, okay? Some people do things to make things happen. And it's apparent that he's doing this so that he could look more favorable upon voters. So he can do you, sir. But I ain't believing none of that's going on. What you think, Ty?
Well, I think just to let you know,
oh God,
I feel great for this guy. Senator Tim Scott, he's a great guy.
Make this life great again.
I gotta feel great for the guy. You've been going around this great country, single man, and now he's got himself somebody, that he can bring home.
You might want to.
It's a match made.
She's aesthetically pleasing. She does look very nice.
She might be cute, but
Caucasian
she's a
woman.
fool. I mean, you know what? First of all,
no, she might be cute and paid.
Whoa, wait a second.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Okay.
I paid Melania a lot of money.
Know.
Okay.
And it worked out great. Did it not? It was the perfect marriage.
Child.
Okay.
And
this could be the perfect
Donald,
marriage too.
All right, Donald, we appreciate you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
I just want to make sure I put out there, Robin is in here, and I just want to make sure I put her thoughts on this in here. She said Tim Scott's marriage will follow mine to Elmer Fudd, who owns a mansion and a yacht.
Oh,
Yes.
my Lord. Not Elmer Fudd, y'all. Not
Wait.
Not the legendary cartoon, honey.
Let me give you what else she says. She's such a blessing. Thank you so much, Robin. She says, can you click upon that? She says Tim Scott won't be Trump's VP pick, and he definitely won't help with the black vote, of course.
Well, he's black enough.
And Carly and Robin also says, I maintain that I believe that Tim Scott is asexual, and that, my dear, I wholeheartedly believe with as well. But I just want to make sure we do say hello to everybody. Aaron says hello. Oh, go ahead.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, Robin.
Hello. And my black people, I need you to get your asses out there to the voting stations when it's time to vote. The same way we voted
2020.
2020. I need you to get your asses vote the same way this time. Because we cannot. Well, first, I don't know if Trump is going to make it to the voting stuff.
Okay.
But you never know with his ass. I
mean, you never know. Off of multiple ballots.
Okay.
Okay.
But we need not to put him back in office. And for my black people who wants to vote for Trump, I hope your car breaks down that day.
Yes.
Hope your tire busted. Once you fix it again, hope it busts again.
Oh,
okay.
Lord.
We don't need Trump in this office. I don't care what he did for us. It wasn't enough.
Okay. Because people keep on bringing up that stimulus now. Trump put money in our hands. We got us a Trump check.
I mean, it was a nice check, but y'all think that's the reason to put him back in office? We didn't get another one.
Whoever was in office was going to do the same thing.
Right.
Okay. Don't make Donald special.
I've been saying it. Black people, you're not getting another check.
You're not. If you're working,
you're not getting another stimulus check.
Yeah, those are long gone.
It's over.
If Donald promised that, he might get some votes after if he promises another stimulus check.
Look, if you think Donald is going to promise you another stimulus check, yeah, it's going to be stimulating his pocket, not yours.
Well then.
And it has been reported that he's been using his campaign funds to pay his lawyer fees.
Absolutely. As they continue to donate to him. Anywho,
I'm feeling nauseous. Can we move off Donald Trump?
Yes, please. I just want to go to something sweet and special. Like Erin, she says hello, and she also wanted to make sure that everybody please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. And also, Latoya is in the space. She says, "Hey fam, hey
Latoya."
And of course, Robin did make sure to make her grand entrance. Robin also says, "Mikkel, I was worried that you quit us. So glad to see you." Yeah, she really did ask.
That's what she asked last week. My son turned 60, so I was partying with him, and then
the triple 20.
The triple 20.
Yes. The triple 20.
Tree time.
Oh,
yes. Well, no, I didn't quit. I'm still here.
Absolutely. And we're so happy to have him as always.
Absolutely.
Don't he look? Yo. Anywho.
Okay. Well, not right now. I look like I got back from my eyes right now, but
stop it.
It's the lighting.
You look fine, Michael. You look
not just fine. You look very well, because there's a lot of people that wish they could.
Okay, and
there's a lot of people, and they won't, and they can't. Anyway, the Juice Radio Talk Show is here. She says, "Hey y'all." She has a little cowboy hat with the smiley face. I do enjoy it. Dustin is in the space. Hello,
hey, Dustin.
God bless you. So happy to have you here. And let's see what else. Typo error. Yeah. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Oh wait, Antley is in here.
What's going on, Antley?
From TP?
Yes, Antley. He said.
Wow.
He says, "I'm gonna be the next vice president." Thanks.
All right, Antley. Go ahead now.
Appreciate it, friend.
In the house.
Well, if we had Donald Trump do it, you might shoot him.
Hey, anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
Okay. Oh, and Robin did make sure to mention Happy Black History Month.
Yes,
which most of us celebrate 12 months out of the year.
Right.
Let's all send a Black History fact.
I can give a Black History fact just based on the movie that I saw this past week. For those of you who don't know who Bayard Rustin is the man who was behind the March on Washington, where Dr. Martin Luther King gave his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. He's the one who thought of it first. He's the one who organized it. He's the one who trained the police officers from NYC who were there to police the actual event. He was one of Dr. King's best friends. He was labeled as things that he wasn't necessarily. He was boosted out of the NAACP, although it was by his own hand. He did resign, but he was thought of negatively because he was a gay man in the civil rights movement, and he did not get the respect and the recognition that he deserved. So shout out to Bayard Rustin and RIP to him as well. You got one for us, Mike?
I mean, I don't remember if I did one for all of us. I said one fact and you gave us the whole story.
Wrapped up in a fact.
Facts. Oh.
I'm going to give it up for all the slaves before me. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to sit where I'm at right now, because I know damn well I couldn't be no slave.
Okay.
Amen. I know it was a hard one, like Kunta Kinte and Kizzy and all of them.
Yes, God bless them. And
slaves.
I would like to give honor and homage to all the people that made it through Jim Crow era. I can't, it's like dag nabbit. We're so close yet so far. So thank God for each and every one of them that had to go through lit up crosses and all that stuff. Thank you, Latoya, for sending such a wonderful compliment unto our friend. Deja is here. Hey, Deja.
Hey, Deja.
Hello.
Yes, Deja, she said 365
black. Yes.
Okay.
I heard some horrible news today, like TikTok took down all the music off their site now.
Universal has removed their music from TikTok, yes.
So, which has a lot. They have a lot. So,
speaking of music, the Whisper Word is going back on tour. Have y'all heard about that? Janet Jackson.
Yes,
I don't know
she
why
is
y'all
going back on tour. Absolutely, yes, she is.
You called her the Whisper Warrior.
Well,
Oh, and also Meg Thee Stallion says she's going to have a wonderful summer with the tour.
Hot Girl Summer Tour. And speaking of Meg Thee Stallion, another hot topic that we must discuss is this beef between Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Meg Thee Stallion released somewhat of, well, I guess we can all call it a diss track. Nicki Minaj, she released a response, and apparently she's had this waiting in the vault for Ms. Meg Thee Stallion. She talked about Megan's mother, who has passed away, who's no longer here anymore. She discussed the fact that Megan was shot in the foot. Nicki went ham. The people on the Breakfast Club did not approve. I personally did not approve. It was a whole lot of jibber jabber. It's a whole lot of Nicki doing what Nicki does best, which is what Nicki does, I guess, whatever that may be. I thought she rapped or something. But anyways, what did y'all think? Did y'all hear the songs? I heard a snippet of the Nicki diss track and a snippet of Meg's track. I'm always going to be Team Meg all day, every day. Team Cardi B, that's my thing. But what were you guys' reaction to hearing these songs and knowing that this is happening between these two?
Let me just tell you the truth.
Tell us the truth, friend.
I heard a snippet of the Nicki Minaj song and I turned the shit off.
Okay. Okay.
I could not get through it, but let me just say this. I'm not going to have no comment because the last time I made a comment was on Rihanna last year, a year from today, almost, and about her lame performance. And all the women who gave birth before and all the women who didn't give birth went on, put a hole in my ass, okay? So they went in on me. They told me everything. If you're not a woman, you can shut up. If you never gave birth, you can shut up. So I said I would never go against women again performing pregnant. And one thing I won't do above that is go get some barbs. I cannot put my opinion on this because them barbs are crazy. Y'all thought the Beehive was crazy? The Beehive would never have brought up a dead person's mother. I mean, a person's mother who's deceased.
Yes, a deceased mother. Yeah.
But them bars, so they're digging up her grave and looking at her address of the grave and everything. I just don't agree with that. But you know,
disgusting.
If they'll do it to Meg, they'll do it to me. So I'm gonna shut my ass up because them barbs are crazy. And I have a lot of friends on Facebook who are barbs. And
jeez Louise,
I'm gonna keep my comment to myself. This is one fight that I'm just gonna shut the hell up on.
Okay, what bothered me? Well, first of all, the his song "Hiss" by Meg Thee Stallion. I did really enjoy it. It was a nice, fun song.
It's a bop.
It was. It's not just about the disc, but there's actually a nice little beat to it, and there's also a chopped and screwed version of it. If you don't know, Jonathan.
Ooh, okay. I listen to that.
There's a chopped and screwed version of it, and of course, that's reaching back to her roots in Houston.
Okay, all day.
And what really bothered me about the diss track that Nicki put out is the staleness. She literally said everything that she said in her bajillion hour lives that she was doing because she was apparently bothered. And what bothered me was the end of that song because I heard the whole thing. I made sure to give it a chance, but I didn't hear anything new. But at the end, she did this whole ASMR. She was whispering, "You don't want to do anything. You don't want to push me. We're gonna put that in part 2." Talking about randomness, and it really made me wonder, where is her sanity level? When you start whispering to people on recorded songs after the music was out, Mike, and she was whispering at the end.
Wow.
But she did so good when she came from Remy Ma. She did that. This track was so good with hers. But I don't know. I just couldn't get through the in the beginning. I mean, what the hell is going on with her?
I think she's called upon Roman once again. I think Roman has returned.
Roman's a gay boy. I don't remember anybody gay sound like that in the middle of an argument.
Right.
But I feel like also Roman, once again, it's grown stale. I thought that if she was going to put something out, it was going to, be a fully thought out process. But it was literally them turning on the track. Okay, let's use this one. All right, cool. And her reciting things that she's already said.
Okay,
right.
Bars, I'm going to just say this and just let me live. I think she's met her match. Because everybody she has argued with, female-wise, rapper-wise, are not on her level. Like, Remy Ma, she's not on Nicki Minaj's level.
No.
Lil' Kim, she's not on Nicki Minaj's level.
Especially at that time.
Yeah, yes. Right.
And even at this time today also.
It is true that Nicki Minaj is more relevant than Lil' Kim. It's just
Cardi
a fact.
B.
Yes.
Cardi B's a good rapper, great album, but she's still not on Nicki Minaj's
great
level.
Dresses, great
beautiful gowns.
Yes. Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna pass on that.
Okay.
But I think Megan is a real rapper.
An MC, for real.
Yes.
A lyricist.
Megan can do a cappella on the beat.
She was doing the freestyles and everything all on their body radio station.
Mm-hmm.
And when's the last time we haven't heard something like that from Nicki in a very long time, if ever?
A freestyle from Nicki, child? Since when?
And I'm not taking anything from Nicki Minaj. She's a talented young lady. And I think she's not done in this genre right now. Yeah, she's not done. I think she's still here. Her album's doing very well. I wouldn't know because I'm not a barb. So,
but you know what? I feel that if, like we were talking about levels and stuff, I just think that she's not on the level that she's used to being on because
I agree.
I was kind of surprised at what she was okay with putting out there because when you put things out there, that means you're putting your taste on it. You're saying this is what I like, what I approve of, and that. No, how can she be happy with that?
I think the barbs also, because my best friend's a barb, and I told him, I said, just from hearing like snippets of this album, I feel like the Pink Friday, the first one was damn good to me. I love that album, and he said this one's better, and I'm like, okay, I didn't hear better on this album.
I think Nicki's at a point where she feels as though whatever she puts out, her people are going to support it. It doesn't matter the quality of it. It doesn't matter what she's saying on it.
And
She's
that's a
going to put
horrible
it out
space
and
to
people
be
are going to
in.
love it.
She's
And
not
you
she's
really
not Beyonce's
can't,
level.
right? And it's, you really can't have that mindset when you are an artiste, because you're only as good as your last project in all actuality. So
She would have to go. Beyonce is the only way, and maybe Rihanna too, are the only two people I know who can put out an album. I wouldn't even say trash, but let's say if it was trash, that people will still go crazy over making. You'll end up liking the songs.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else who can do so. Nicki has fans, but the bars are very honest to an extent.
Extent.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not gonna say anymore. I think I said enough.
Well, I would like to just go on, just continue to show all the other comments. Thank you so much, Tyrone. You're amazing. Did you have any thoughts about this? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
She ain't got it no more.
Well,
Nicki ain't had it for a while, and she's fighting to hold on to it.
Can I tell y'all when I lost all of it for Nicki?
when?
When she did that song with Tekashi 6ix9ine. I was like, oh, so you barking up every.
I thought that was a cute
single
video, though.
It was a cute video,
It was
but
a
I'm
nice
just saying,
video,
I
but the
low
song
key felt like it was
trash.
beneath her because of the
It
person.
was.
I think I was thinking so much higher than that for her.
I'll say this, and I'll bow out on it. There's no evolution in Nicki's sound.
Mm-mm.
It reached a peak, and it just stayed there.
I'm not gonna say that. I mean, when she first came out, I think her music was, it was very like animated, and I think just what you needed because it was something different that we could attract you to.
Yeah, we saw that.
Right,
Yeah,
you saw that.
she was animated also.
Yes, which was fun.
Yeah,
Right.
her and the other white lady who sang, I can't think of her name, were both very like Gaga. They were both animated, dressing up in meat and eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think she has evolved. I just think now she just needs to. She's a new team.
She been needed a new team, and she fired so many
she
people.
ran away so many people. Ain't nobody gonna work for you.
Nobody wants to work with you now.
But half of this though, this hits and stuff. I really think this is the gimmick. I think they both don't I don't think they don't like each other. I think they still like each other. I think this is a gimmick to get more sales. I don't know. I just don't see why they mad at each other.
Right, but if it is a gimmick for them, then who is it more for? Because Meg really doesn't need a gimmick at this point.
Well,
so I mean, and I don't see Megan doing that for Nicki as like a favor or anything like that, like behind the scenes, like, oh, let's do this so we can both get sales on it. Like, I wouldn't see that, but it's definitely possible.
And everything Nicki has said in the past has been, subliminal and out loud, and it's been consistent about,
I don't think Nicki ever liked Megan, and I thought I feel like she always was intimidated by Megan because she saw the talent in Megan, and she knows that Megan is true to this
at the radio station. Bars
at the radio station with freestyles. Nicki called Itty Bitty Piggy a freestyle for the longest. But it is what it is. But also Nicki and go ahead, Tyrone.
See, my thing is this too, with Nicki, everyone that had came after her, she's drummed up some form of beef with them out of nowhere for no reason.
Behind closed doors, though, because I don't know why people do not like Nicki Minaj.
But okay, when people came to her, like we know Meg came to her, hey, you want to do this song with me? And your attitude is, who is you? Okay. I'm going to leave that alone and I'm going to do my thing. And then when you're rising and she's like, hold up, you ain't came through me. I tried that. But
what's the difference between Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey?
I'm gonna tell you what's the difference. Mariah sat down. She became quiet. At some point, is Nicki ever going to sit down and become quiet?
You know that's not going to happen.
No.
Well, we tried, Nicki. I'm sorry.
Look,
we'll see how
they defrost Mariah for Christmas
every year. And
every year,
and she go back home,
and she go back into hibernation.
Praise God. And I know she liked her space. But look, and also I don't know if you guys have been seeing this. You can continue with those comments. Thank you. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but those people that have been doxing, people that have been saying disparaging, or not even disparaging, just giving their opinion on Nicki Minaj. Yes, a lot of people have been doxed, and those people have been sent to the FBI. Unfortunately, some of the youngins or the people that just been wanting to take advantage of a moment that has been doxing, paying to put out people's phone numbers, addresses, and things of that nature just because they have a difference of opinion. A lot of people have had their names sent to the FBI, sent to the police. They have been receiving, what's it called? They've been served. You know, a lot of people have been receiving subpoenas, things of that nature. So, yeah, I do understand that there's a lot of people out there trying to dox and stuff like that, but there's even more that are receiving their comeuppance for that. Don't go to jail, y'all.
I'll say this.
I do have to ask Tyrone a question, not about Nicki Minaj, but about somebody else that I'm sure he has a comment on. You know, your girl, Ashanti, has now got back with her ex-boyfriend, Nelly. And Ashanti was performing the other day at one of her those festivals that she only performed like 2 songs because she's not had a hit in a while. She looks kind of with child.
Yeah.
Didn't they announce it?
They already announced that.
Oh, they did?
You know that's his girl.
Yeah, that was
so
2023 news.
So she is with child.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kiss that body goodbye.
She'll be all right. She's vegan.
She'll be just fine.
She was already on the brink.
She was all right. She's vegan now because, she taking care of herself.
She got the money. I think she'll bounce back though.
She's gonna be all right.
She got the money to bounce back.
I need to say hello to my homies. I'm so sorry, Jonathan.
It's
hey,
okay.
Kayla. She came up in here today as well as Yogi, Mr. Dominique herself. Thank you so much for coming.
Hey, Dominique.
Dominique says, greetings to my angelic, humble love muffins and Brother T.
What up, cuz?
And Kayla said, Nicki really ran out on that rant. And she was hurt offline. And off one, no, she was hurt off one line, and that's
how you know. That is how you know your time is done.
Okay.
If it affects you that much,
I don't think Nicki is done. I think she just needs to sit down for a while.
Thank you, Kayla. Yeah. We do.
She need to do with the girl told Beyonce and Sierra, go sit down and have some babies and sit. What she said?
Carrie Hilson. Yeah.
Carrie Hilson. I just think she needs to sit down for a while and then regroup, get her attitude together, and then come up with some bops on top of bops on top of bops. I know she can do it.
Carrie actually did that very thing.
She didn't have no babies.
No, she sat down.
And yeah.
Well, no, we spit her down.
Like involuntarily. Yeah, she involuntarily sat down. Absolutely.
She sat on down.
Yeah.
She's like,
involuntarily sat down.
She didn't have a choice. Okay.
Cause she did an interview. She was like, "Boy, baby, that beehive."
Okay.
That beehive.
W said, he said, I agree with whatever my brother is saying, LOL. He's right. He's right. He's right. I don't care.
All right.
But he's a barb.
I don't know. Let's see. And he also said Mariah not out here beefing with Ariana Grande.
Nope.
But
she actually embraced her.
I don't know her. I don't know her.
She hasn't said that.
No.
She didn't say that.
She said that about Jennifer Lopez.
She has said it before about Ariana Grande. She has. Yeah. But they've done a whole song together. They know each other now. Not well, but they know each other.
Stupid. And why they got Jennifer Hudson on that song?
That's a solid question. I don't know why.
Understand that.
I don't know why.
They needed a third person.
Why
she was available? What
why did they need Jennifer Hudson?
Because she was available.
Well, we all know Mariah loves the singers, but I mean, you could have found another singer.
All I can think about is Jennifer Hudson singing a note and both of them looking at her.
Heavy.
You want to turn down her mic? Okay.
Right, we gonna pull this fader down.
Anyways, on to the next topic, y'all. So the U.S. State Department, they've issued a travel advisory for Jamaica, the Bahamas, and others, citing an increase in violent crimes. Now, Jennifer, you said that you were seeing a lot of this information on TikTok. What have you been seeing concerning this travel advisory?
Of course.
Get your ass away.
I actually have seen somebody that was in Jamaica, a Jamaican creator in Jamaica, speaking about this. And he says, but did they lie? That's what he said as a response to what they're saying in America. Who said that? Jonathan?
The U.S. State Department.
Yes, he said they didn't lie. The U.S. State Department did not lie. He was actually going through like some killings and horrible things that have happened out there in Jamaica, and unfortunately, with some killings, with some I shouldn't have said that. Some things didn't get prosecuted as they should, and things just didn't go through well. So there's also, I saw a woman, and I've been seeing this a lot as well, people at their resorts in Jamaica getting stolen as, or kidnapped and, getting everything taken out of that. So yes, I've heard that. I would think twice and carefully before I go back to Jamaica. And as soon as I saw this, I thought about Kayla.
I left her down there.
The show wasn't stealing nothing from her, nor her family or anything, because they had a nice, lovely vacation down there. Because she was the first person I thought of that has gone to Jamaica recently. But she says, I just came back from Jamaica. They love me out there. Right. She says, just don't get on the boat. I promise you. I think the cruise is much safer because you ain't gonna be there for long. What you think, Mike?
Well, the thing is, I just booked a cruise for Jamaica the other day.
Yeah.
For this October, coming up in this October. And then this advisory came out. I'm like, oh, child, but regardless if I got the boat or not, at least I was there. I might not get out the boat, or if I get out the boat, I might not go far from the boat.
Right.
But I just think it's more at maybe if you're, I don't know. I think if you just stay in the group and stay safe and don't get in nobody's car and
don't be by yourself.
Don't be by yourself and stay in open surroundings. Mm-hmm. I feel like you'll be okay because it's the same thing to going to Mexico and Cancun.
Because so many people, they just don't pay attention to what they're doing. Now, I have heard that some people got their money still stolen out they safe in the resort. Mm-hmm. That's why we need to look up resorts. Mm-hmm. I did want to make sure I said, Dominique said, nobody playing with Barbie no more. I'm team hotties, LOL. Flame.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm in here too.
Regina says, Jamaica, that's why you gotta walk like you don't got nothing.
Well, how do you do that?
No jewelry, no name brand, nothing, and they don't, and they will leave you alone. So basically, don't have your jewelry on. Don't look like you got more than what you got.
More than the average.
Yeah. So. Oh gosh, Robin says the State Department is wise to issue that warning, but remember the song "Clean Up Your Own Backyard."
Well, I mean, it's an everyday thing for us.
Okay, Kayla says, "No, ma'am. They ask you to get on the boat at the beach." Oh, okay. And in the grill, they ask you,
"Come,
I can take you on a ride."
I took you on
Don't do that. Wow. Why would you say yes? But you know what? I'm pretty sure there's people stupid enough to do it.
Right.
Come
They'll
right.
be drunk,
Naive. Don't know no better. Yeah.
$20 ride.
Okay. Kayla says they're not tipping. Make sure you tip everywhere. And
Tip the bar, tip
Dominic
the-
also says, sounds like I need to stay home, baby.
Uh-oh.
You can
And
go
then
outside.
also have another cruise booked for February of next year. 8-day cruise, my first 8-day cruise.
Ooh.
Going to Curacao,
Where's that?
Aruba,
Uh-huh.
and also Grand Turk. And
That's
I was
like
literally-
down there.
yes, leaving from Port Canaveral, which is right up 6 hours away.
Right there.
On the Vista. Never been on the Vista before. Never been on the Vista.
On the
Vista
Vista.
is a beautiful show.
Can I
Sounds
tell
like
you
fun.
something? Don't tell nobody, but I'm trying to get a cruise for the Juice Radio and Talk Show. I hate that it's around the same time as yours, but either it's going to be around the first part of January or February, whatever.
Or March.
I'm trying for the Mardi Gras.
Ooh, well, that's good. I've been on that boat before too.
I remember you said it's too huge.
It's very big. But now I've been on Celebration, and it's a little bit bigger than Celebration. Celebration is bigger than Mardi Gras. I think I like the boat. I think that only thing I'll say I don't like is just really I can take everything but them bedrooms. Them bedrooms with the bathrooms are so small. Like I can do like this and touch both walls.
Wow.
Gotta give up the room
That's
somewhere.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go
fine.
into more detail, but I feel like the older boats do have bigger spaces and bathrooms. But child,
Gotcha. But y'all stay
But we
safe
have
out
more
there
amenities.
with your travel and mercies. Mike, you brought up a topic concerning Miss Buffy and Miss
Contessa.
Contessa
Contessa and Buffy.
from Married to Medicine. What's the story there?
You know, Cryberry Buffy has been in the media all year this year, the last couple of months, because she's still crying about Dr. Jackie saying that she's infertile. When her whole, I'm not saying that Dr. Jackie
She's
was
still
right.
whining about that?
She's still whining about that.
Oh my gosh.
But now
Time to
she
let
did
it go, girl.
Yes, no, I feel like I know Dr. Jackie didn't mean it like that, even though it was a shocker that she said it how she said it. But Buffy is right now doing an interview with Oliver, and she said that Contessa, who was on the show last season, when she was on the show, she said that Contessa was telling her in the midst of her crying, "Get up off the floor, get up," like she said, "Get up. Let me get you up like the baby you should have had, or the baby you can't have, or something like that." She said Contessa said those things. And so Contessa responded saying, I'm going to sue you for defamation of character. And she tagged her lawyer in the speech also.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't like drama, but I really hope that Buffy gets sued, because she talks so much shit. And it's to the point where it's like, girl, you crying wolf now. You did the whole season saying you're infertile. So when somebody else said you're infertile, now you want to cry about it? Like, girl, that was your storyline.
Yeah.
Kayla, Dr. Jackie was wrong. I don't care. Okay. I didn't say she was right. I did caught everybody by shock. But I really think that if you watch the show, you can feel when somebody's being sarcastic and nasty, and just like feel when somebody's being trying to, what's the word?
Trying to come for you or insult you.
Or bring you down.
Here's my thing. Dr. Jackie apologized to Buffy to her face 3 times before the reunion.
If I could have
before
a child, I would give it to you.
Right,
That's
before the
an apology
reunion. Before the reunion, y'all, she apologized to her at least 3 times. And then at the reunion, she had the biggest apology for her. Sat up, got into her face, and did all the 1-2 for her apology. Said that, you know, as Mike said a little bit earlier, if God gave me a child and gave me the option to give it to you so that I would go without and you would have one, I would give that to you. So
now,
we
if that's an
obviously
apology, I don't know what is.
Right. So that's why I'm so surprised that Buffy still got an issue with Dr. Jackie when Dr. Jackie ain't doing nothing but living her best life.
Well, this is literally screaming I'm holding on to something. Okay.
Right.
Because this is the only thing that they know me by. Kevin says
Buffy
is thirsty.
She's to heal and move on. I agree. I really think I like Buffy. I really like Buffy, but I really do feel like Buffy, you've been dragging that story for how many years now? You only made it one season. You didn't even get called back, girl. So let it go.
Okay.
Let it go.
Friend of.
And I like Buffy, and I understand she's hurt and stuff. I mean, I'm not picking on anybody who's infertile at all. But I think we all know that Jackie didn't mean it. Mm-hmm. Even though it caught her off guard, she apologized numerous times. How much longer are you going to go cry wolf? And then when Dr. Jackie got into this trouble recently, Buffy was made a post every hour of how happy she is, and this and Mariah, this, and it's like, girl, shut the hell up, because now you're being a hater.
Straight up.
And it's like stuff like that, it runs its course, and we should hope that everybody that has had their feelings hurt work through their problems, work through their issues, because either she truly is not healed or she is truly just trying to be seen. And I believe it's the latter of the two.
Well, I hope this lawsuit is going to heal her real fast. To shut her ass on
heal all of them. Because I'm going to leave that there. Robin says,
I don't... Oh, go ahead.
Robin says, I was just watching that interview before this live. I was waiting for Buffy to make her point, but all she talked about was being bitter and rich. I also hope Contessa sues her. It looks like it's happening. The Jew says, I don't think Dr. Jackie meant it from a mean place. Right. She was just trying to have the crowd relate to her message.
Correct.
Exactly.
And, I'm not a woman, and I can't speak on how it feels to be infertile. But I think that if somebody was speaking in a crowd that I did not know out loud and said something about me that maybe nobody didn't know, that was maybe personal, and a way to relate, I would be still like, damn, girl, but I know that the feeling would be compassion. It wouldn't feel like she was being shady to me.
And I wouldn't drag it on for 3+ years.
And I definitely wouldn't drag it on for 3+ years. I probably put it first to the side and look, I didn't really appreciate you doing that in front of everybody. I know you didn't mean any harm by it, but just next time, can you at least give me a heads up or something?
Or keep me out of it altogether?
I'll keep me out of it. No, but I would not be on live every other time I'm live talking about how Dr. Jackie should get her rights took and all that. It's getting to the point where, girl, okay, talk about something else.
Okay.
I think y'all might be able to identify with what Robin says here. She says, I think that once some folks get on reality TV, they miss the spotlight when they are off and will do anything to garner attention.
Agreed. I agree with that.
Let's see what else here. Latoya agreed with that. Kayla says, here's my thing. She's known now for being infertile, that her doctor spoke on publicly. Dr. Jackie would have been sued.
Well, Dr. Jackie's not her doctor, and Buffy came on the show telling everybody she's infertile. That wasn't a secret that Dr. Jackie brought up. Everybody already knew on the show already.
Right.
And that's the problem with sharing your life. Sometimes people don't say things in the way you want to hear it. So, God bless. Regina says, where is Buffy's husband? Why don't she go tend to him?
He's at work. Buffy's a stay-at-home wife.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's no shade. I'm not being shady. Her husband is at work working.
Mm-hmm. Santa can't handle her, Regina. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Let me tell my story. I agree, Kayla. I do agree, but I don't think that Jackie meant no harm. But I do agree with you, Kayla. No, let me tell my trauma with everybody else. But you never know, though. Sometimes, I will say that sometimes when you're put in uncomfortable situations, the biggest blessing will come out of that also. So you never know how God is tending using that person. Because instead of being bitter, Buffy, Dr. Jackie is now have these sites where people are now having babies for other people, a surrogacy thing. Mm-hmm. You could have been number one on that list.
Okay.
But you're so bitter and missing the blessing.
Well, you know, one thing I will say, because I don't like to spend This not even my show. I'm so sorry, Jonathan, but I'm just gonna say this.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tend to bitter people. You want me to see what she said? She said, Robin says none of the doctors on Married to Medicine were Buffy's physicians.
Right.
So what Buffy needs
is a healing.
She needs a healing. and the thing about this healing, maybe that may open her up to actually having her child once she starts to really focus on herself instead of focusing on only what you want. She wants to be seen. She wants the attention. She needs to let that go. And that just looks, once again, very sad. She needs to tell another story. Just like Mike said, it's time for us to know something different other than her pain. We need to find out about her joys. Can we find out about your joys?
We need something new by this time, Buffy, because it's getting old. Okay.
Very old.
But speaking of Married to Medicine, I know I didn't want to get into it necessarily, but I do have to ask concerning the most recent episode of Married to Medicine, when Dr. Simone announced that all the girls will be going to Hilton Head for their 10th anniversary of them all being together as a group. And this just so happened to be the same place where Dr. Jackie's husband, is his name Curtis? Curtis was photographed with a lady of the evening, if you were, at an airport. So do you guys think that Simone did this knowing that this was a place of sadness for Dr. Jackie? Did she do it unknowingly and then she got caught up in the moment? I personally feel as though it was a production thing. I don't feel as though Dr. Simone actually chose Hilton Head herself. I don't want to believe that she would have chosen Hilton Head herself, because if you're thinking about a 10th anniversary, that's a big celebration. And for a big celebration, you want to go to a really, really nice place. So out of all the places that you're going to choose Hilton Head, South Carolina. Either that I have an issue with that. Out of all the places you could go for a 10th anniversary. Now I do agree with Heavenly and her upset with Dr. Simone. Heavenly was backing up her girlfriend Jackie, and I completely agreed with her on that stance. But Dr. Simone was playing innocent the entire time, and I don't know if that was necessarily truthful in what she did. What are your thoughts, Mike, on this particular subject?
I'm split in the middle, because I know that reality TV, you have to think about it more in depth. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure the producers came to Simone.
That's what I'm thinking.
Knowing about Curtis' infidelity. Now, Simone probably wasn't thinking about, oh my God, this was Jackie. I really don't think she knew. She didn't remember. This wasn't, because I don't know. I don't pay attention to where my friends got cheated on.
Right. Yeah, you don't remember that stuff.
Yeah, it happened to me, so it wasn't personal to me. Mm-hmm. Now, I do think that after Simone found out that, oh my God, it's just mine, the trip could have been changed to a different location, and you didn't.
Okay.
That's the problem where I come in. Like, why didn't you change the location?
And she said it's already booked, so you know.
Well, I'm looking. We're all doctors here. I mean, he's Hilton Head at the end of the day.
Okay.
And a hotel don't be. You can cancel that reservation a day prior. So I mean.
Exactly.
So I think Simone is halfway care, halfway doing it for ratings.
Gotcha.
And I can understand, but I don't know if my friendship would become more than a rating. I mean, I just don't think it would be doing. I don't think I could do so. But yeah, it's some fakery going on in there. Now, also, why the heck am I going to Hilton Head?
Right. That's a good question. My thing is, I feel as though if Dr. Simone did this intentionally, I feel as though she thought that her and Dr. Jackie's friendship is strong enough to be able to withhold whatever it is, that whatever type of tension would come up because of that announcement. I think she felt as though Dr. Jackie would not, disown her or not be her friend anymore. Right.
If you did it intentionally and you're my friend, you would come to me before you come to anybody else just to make sure that I'm okay with this trip.
But of course, Dr. Jackie's not going to think that Dr. Simone did it intentionally. So she's never.
If you're my friend, you will know better than you know that I will have a problem with that. Why the hell would I want to go back to the person my husband cheated on me?
Right. You're right.
Child.
Now, if it was a warning ahead of time, I think it would be more. Maybe it would be more of a shock feeling. But because you didn't warn me, now I have to like kind of go through all these emotions right now and give you an answer about if I can come on that.
Yeah.
You know, I think you have to I agree with what Sweet Tea said on the Andy show. Like, well, if your husband cheated you in your hometown at the airport, you can't go to the airport. But it's different, though. I think it's different when you're out of town. Like,
right. It's the specific place where it went down. So, of course, you're not going to want to be there. Yeah. Jennifer, Tyrone, what are y'all's thoughts on this subject?
So, just like Robin saw, we both apparently watched Funky Dineva's lives, and he says he's friendly with one of the show runners out there, the managers, whatever, and they said they wanted to go to Africa, but Africa was not in the budget. And it's like, I'm over here thinking like, Africa, Hilton Head, where's like the center? Because Hilton, okay, we are from South Carolina, the bulk of us is, except this
I
one.
don't even go to Hilton Head.
And let me tell you something, Hilton Head is not a place that we go to on purpose. It's really bland.
It's not a vacation spot.
It's not for me. I'd rather go to a lot of other different places in South Carolina other than Hilton Head.
Speaking of the show, the shake was really Toya when they said, when Simone said South Carolina and Toya said, we going to broke ass Myrtle Beach?
Okay. Because that's what Myrtle Beach is, broke. Okay. That is the slums, honey.
No, I cannot lie. I felt something way. I'm like, bitch.
I did feel, I was like, seriously?
I didn't feel incensed at all because it was the truth. Okay. It was the truth.
There's a difference. But like, I really wish they could have pooled money together or something. They could have gone. There's so many places, states outside that they could have gone.
They could have gone to the Bahamas.
They could have gone to Bahamas. They could have gone to Key West. They could have gone to
Miami.
Hell, stand up Atlanta. Shit.
Okay. Or I'm sorry. There's too many different opportunities. Regina mentioned earlier, they could have gone to Stone Mountain for all that. Like this.
I'm watching Kayla comments, and Kayla has me dying laughing. Kayla,
I love her.
We need Kayla on the show one day.
Okay.
We absolutely need to. We got to plan that out for real.
We must.
So we can make that happen. But yes, Hilton Head. She said Hilton Head is so darn boring. And my 60-year-old parents were bored.
Right. All the buildings are brown. They're all gray. Everything looks the same. You can't notice what you can't tell the difference between the McDonald's and the Zaxby's, child. It's ridiculous.
There is the Laffy Taffies. They got a lot of Laffy Taffies there.
Robin said they made
candies or something like that.
Robin said they may just stop by Carowinds to add a little zest to their trip.
Okay, I'd be down for it. I haven't been to Carowinds in almost over 10 years, y'all. I really need to go back.
That's surprising.
I know.
You just keep on coming to Six Flags. That's what it is.
Right. That's because I go to Six Flags because I go out there when we're out there.
Yeah.
So I have to actually make the trip and make the plans to go to Carowinds when I want to. But it's won't happen this year. That's for sure.
I do have. I feel them. To be honest, I would rather go to Myrtle Beach than Hilton Head. At least it got a little bit more something to do out there.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not exactly the most fanciest place, but Toya ain't had to do Myrtle Beach like that.
South Carolina, where can you go?
Where can you go?
I mean,
where could you go?
Where could you go?
Okay. If you can't go to Bellinoches, where the hell could you go? Okay, it's upsetting me and my homegirl. Okay.
Over it. But yes, there's so many places. They could have went to Jacksonville, Florida for all that. Like they could have gone to Charleston. Why couldn't they go to
New Orleans? They could have gone to New Orleans.
Why couldn't they go to Charleston? New Orleans. There's so many
Charleston is probably the best city in South Carolina.
And as we talk about all of these different places, right? This is how you know this was a setup.
Oh,
the get-go.
Then that would have been the cabins in Georgia or Tennessee.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a good one for a 10-year anniversary.
Ciao.
Wow. We got any more comments, Jennifer?
Kayla said, y'all on TV make me want to travel. Hitting head, no ma'am. Y'all should have went to the Durham cabins in Georgia. Yeah, I do agree with that. They are nice out there, really, really cute situations. They could have had separate cabins there or just a big old mansion, something. Kayla also says it's like they want to be reserved. Man, let Damien go to the strip club and throw some ones. Let him cut loose.
Why y'all gotta do Dr. Damon like that?
I like
Damon is innocent. Would never go to a strip club of his own volition.
I don't believe that. Latoya says they should have they can't go to Lake Lanier.
No, I just found out what SSA means. It's backwards. I'm like, why I keep seeing this on my timeline? But I just found out, it's just ass backwards.
You get it?
Yes.
Oh Lord. Kayla said, y'all know Jackie and Simone husband ready.
Okay, child.
Maybe they should have met up with Jackie husband down in Dominican Republic. Maybe should have been down there.
That's where they could have gone, to the Dominican Republic.
This is Curtis already there.
Okay, child. You ain't got to worry about asking him if he want to go.
He's so tall. Never mind.
Right. So y'all want to give y'all social media contacts real quick before we get out of here?
No.
All right. Well, that's all we have for tonight, y'all.
No. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry for being sassy.
Okay.
You can find me on Instagram. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll see my TikTok shop. Oh, over here.
You got something from TikTok shop? Does it work?
Wow. I couldn't help myself. Yes, it does work. What's that? Hey, Stevie? It does work. It cleans my shower so good in my sink and everything I do in my kitchen.
Ooh,
so yes, awesome. It does work. A visitor.
Hey, Stevie. Stevie hair all long. I love it when his hair is long.
I hate it. Like, yeah, fuck you kinks. Okay, move your head. I'm like that person who like yelling at their dogs, talk to like it's a human.
Stop it, Daddy.
But anywho, we don't do that.
I love you, Daddy.
We don't show affections, Mike.
Not on camera when people talk about us like that.
Okay.
Okay. Understood.
Okay. I got you.
But yes, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Mr. Real 121. That's MRREAL 121. And even though not Stevie. No, you can show it out now.
Stevie, now you're doing the most.
Okay.
I love it.
Stevie loving on Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
On Mommy.
Oh, Mommy.
Stevie ain't had no daddy around when he was growing up.
That's Come on, Tia Marie, first album.
Don't let that cute face fool you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, you're done. Okay, yes. My name is Jennifer. Please make sure to go ahead and follow me at The Light of the Leo on TikTok and Instagram. I'm mostly on TikTok, so if you're trying to see what I'm doing or if I'm doing anything, just hit me there. We do have Faithful Warrior Ministries. We have that on Facebook as well as YouTube. Faithful Warrior Ministries. Go ahead and follow that. And The Light of the Leo, I do have my own YouTube channel as well, and I just make sure to simulcast do that on my Facebook as well. I really do appreciate y'all for coming and joining us through our Facebook. Thank you for joining on the conversation. I always enjoy y'all time here.
Yeah. Mr. TD McCullum. Facebook, TikTok, artist extraordinaire.
He can't help it.
Jack of all trades. I do it all. Check out your boys' music on all streaming platforms. And got some in the works for 2024.
He playing saxophone. All right.
Yeah.
And you guys can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is JoJo_speaks3020. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. My email is williamjonathanlee@gmail.com. Thank you all once again for joining us this evening.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yes, we really appreciate all of your views all your subscriptions, all your likes, all your comments, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. Join us next week, same time, same place, same beautiful faces. But until then, we'll say bye for now. Y'all have a great weekend.
Bye. Love y'all.